Hi all, my name's Tom Crawford. A lot of people know me because of the things that's been happening to myself and my family. Well, on the 2nd of July 2015, my wife, my daughter, my whole family and myself were violated by people that we're supposed to trust. The police, the courts. They facilitated a serious crime. Now, this was our home just before I got sick, or maybe just after. And this was the back garden. Now I want you to remember those things before watching the video. So it is a shocking video. I'd like your reaction, and once you see what has taken place on the 2nd of July, I'll finish off later on with another video, a commentary about our family. Thank you.
Yeah. You're going to find out in a few months that it actually, that you've been done. I'm serious.
I know, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
We're working really hard in the courts now to help people sort this situation out, because it's not right. This is our country, our home. And
let's move on to the next stage.
Are you late for lunch?
I don't know.
Can you ask him, why is he not telling me his name? How am I going to identify him in when I go to the court?
It's all on cameras anyway, isn't it? So.
Right, well no, it's only on one camera, isn't it? He's not court, he's not a High Court officer. No, he's not a High Court officer, it's all a con. It's all a con. It's all a con. It's all a con.
I'm going to place my hand up on your back.
You've got no right to touch me, sir. You've got no... I'm a bit sweaty. I'm a bit sweaty. I'm a bit sweaty. I'm a bit sweaty. I'm sweaty. Get this on camera. My mother's in the mortuary and this man is pulling me off of my house that I own. Well, can you do it then? Yeah, because I'm not going. I'm not going.
Go on,
No.
Mrs.
You don't care about me. You don't care a shit about me. You don't give a fucking flying shit about
what
me.
shit?
Please don't, sir. Please don't.
What's your
Please
plan now?
don't. Please don't. What's my plan? Well, I want to get on to my husband, and I want him to get into the court in London and help the couple out that are going to lose their home to the crooks like you. And help them save their home, which I hopefully can get in touch with him. Nicole, I don't know where you are, ring your dad, tell him, get into court, don't bother about me, I can sort myself out. No, well,
Yeah.
that court bailiff, whoever, not, yeah, but this.
Are you going to... Come on, what's the plan, Mr. Crawford? We're going to move on now.
We paid for that house. That is our home, not just a house. You heard what I said. And to do this to me at this particular time, I don't care. You're all a bunch of creeps to do this to people. You really are. And you should know better than anybody, because you're a man of the law. I thought you was a man of the law. You can't be, because you wouldn't let this happen.
Well,
please, I'll tell you what,
the law,
do yourself a favour
right.
and get out of this job, because I tell you what, it's not worth the money. It's not worth the money, and that's not just me saying it. It's not worth the money.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Why can't
my
you...
concern now is to get you somewhere where you're safe and
Well,
out of the way.
no, I'm just here, aren't I?
Going to get my dog. I also want to get a couple of belongings. Can I not get two of my possessions that I use for my work? I use 2 boxes. No, you do, because this is a crime scene. And I'm saying that straight in your eyes. This is a crime scene, your facility. Do you not understand this? At the minute, the dog is seriously ill. At the minute. And also, my grandmother's just died, which is why these folks here have tried it like they have.
And all of that causes them quite a bit of stress.
No, these criminals are. Oh, when are you going to start arresting the criminals in this country? What is your name? 1302, and you're Clark. Right, okay. When are you going to start?
Are you all right to come move the dog?
I'm going to come and move the dog. I'm also going to get a couple of my possessions, if that's all right with you.
Do you want to know where the possessions are?
I've got 2 boxes that I want to take out. It's got my work in. She will do if I tell her where they are. If I come up there, I'll give her the dogs and I'll go and get the dog.
Your mum's arm is full with the stuff she's taking.
This is ridiculous.
It's unfortunate.
No, it's not unfortunate. It's time that you all started manning up and started getting proper jobs. Yes, I mean proper jobs, that you're not facilitating a crime. If I was to be a police officer and I saw someone stealing a television, this one's pushing it.
He's not pushing anyone, he's standing in his position.
No, he just walked into me. Do you want to make yourself clear? I'm supposed to be getting the dog. The dog cannot be carried. Yeah, well, they're not letting me in. They're not. Do you see this? There's a dog. The dog is seriously ill. He's hurt himself, and he's supposed to be going to the vet today. I'm not happy with this situation. Mum, you don't move from the house. Mum, do me a favour. Do me a favour. Just stay there till Craig comes. Craig will take the dog. Who? Well, Chris will take the dog then. You're a criminal. I don't really care about this stuff. What are you doing? Mum? These criminals will not let me in my home. Look at them, the big men. I recognise them. Are you happy? Are you happy, folks? Who's willing to give a name? And you've broken property. Our property. That's it. Are you the head bailiff? Who's the head bailiff? No, you're private security guards. What are you touching me for? What are you touching me for? Sorry, darling. You're getting my old dogs. They're old dogs, and you're doing this on a hot day. Disgusting. That are. Where are they? Oh no, there's Lloyd. There you are. Well, it is. Mum.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's alright. Mum, I need to go and get my work.
Where is your work?
My work is boxed in the back bed. The policeman said he will let me get upstairs.
You won't let me go and get it. I need you to come and get your instant cold.
Well, will you let me pass it outside?
I'm going. You're a bunch of fucking crooks. This is our house. I hope you can hear me far and wide. This is not the end of this matter. My mother is lying in the mortuary. My dog is ill. You're sick bastards, the lot of you. But I hope one day this never happens to you.
Tomorrow, probably. Look at what you're doing.
I'm just
Criminal. It's criminal. You're criminal. You're Nicole, please help me just now. I'm
Do you want to bring the dog this way? Bring the dog this way.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing to us?
Be careful over here, don't
Hold
fall.
it. I can't hold for it anymore.
Take
We'll hold these ones. We'll get these. Thank you.
Oh, look, I think she's not going back. Listen, she won't even hurt you. She's a kind human being.
I've got them. You got them.
And all you with houses when you go home tonight. You think about what's going to happen in the future. I bet loads of people tell you this when they've been a victim out of their house criminally. You can see I love my home. It's been like a bloody nightmare trying to save it. The state of it, because it's bloody well. Look, you go through all my documents. Help yourself. 27 years. No. That lady there, I thought, in the window, had a bit of compassion in her.
Yeah, I'm just going to move you away to stop me doing
Two officers have already laid their hands on me.
that. Leave them.
You be quiet. No, you piss off. You lay on with them. That lot will not stop me. That's private property. You are not allowed to be on there. Get off their property. That is trespass. That is trespass. Get them off there. That is private property, and you know it. They are trespassers.
Jeff, go into the corner. Into the corner.
Where's the right? Where's this warrant?
He's gone.
Jeff, move
He
into
wouldn't
the
show it
corner.
me.
No warrant.
No warrant.
Right? No warrant. They are acting illegally.
They haven't even got Tom. They haven't even got a stamp on it or nothing. No signature.
This isn't going to stop me. You're wasting your time. If I've got to get a JCB and come through there, I will. So you better not keep people in that house. When I get in there, I will remove physically any one of you. And you lot, you just scum. Each. You as an officer. Put your eyes on the floor. You don't deserve to be an officer. You took an oath towards the people, not towards corporations. And every one of you, I will make sure you get retribution. Each one. Yes, you, madam at the back, think you put your hands on my wife. And you, put your glasses up so we can see you. You're a coward. Yeah. You're a coward. Don't you understand what a coward is? He covers his eyes.
It's all right. My husband is not a violent man.
Oh, I am today. You better believe it. I might be ill in some ways, but it take more than 3 or 4 of you. You need 20, don't you, you cowards? Aren't you? Where's your oath? Did you take an oath?
I think they do anyway.
To obey common law? Where's your oath? You took no oath towards a corporation. But that's who you're following now. Where's the inspector? It's just, no.
Mr. Crawford, do you want to come? I'll take you down to the inspector.
I don't want anything to do with you.
Okay.
You're just no. You're just the bum boy for them. That's all you are. You got right. Are you a police officer? Have you taken an oath? Yes. Under common law. Who do you protect? Corporations or a man? I am the public. That. Yeah, you're hearing. You will hear. And you, I want a copy of this, and I want it witnessed. Are these the correct numbers that you've got on, or are they just stick on for today?
Tom, I wanted you to stay in London and deal with that couple.
I would save somebody's house today from this scam. And I include you as an officer, and you as an officer, and you as an officer, and each one of you. You're just lowlives. Took all this to get myself and my daughter and my wife out of the house. Do you feel proud? Wasn't it a lovely oath you took to obey?
My mum's in the mortuary on the...
And we got a dog that's dying.
Yeah,
today.
There on the thing.
We're trying to hold him off so he doesn't have to get put down today, but tomorrow. But you facilitated that, didn't you? Like you facilitated this crime. But as God is my witness, and I believe in God, I'm taking that back. And here he comes, Mr. Plod, who doesn't have an oath to stand on or under.
Miss Crawford, this gentleman has got the paperwork.
Here he is. He
Oh,
won't
right, who
even
are you?
give us the name.
No,
Yeah,
what's
we
your
wanna-
name? You've got to.
CPR
Right,
rules.
officer, I am telling you something which is lawfully and legally. The bailiff that's executing the warrant must be the certified bailiff and must identify himself. I want you to identify yourself. You are not. No, I want to see
he's
the.
off.
Come on.
See, he won't do
He
it.
won't.
He won't do
I'm
it.
asking you.
He was willing to show you. I brought him up here to show you.
I'm telling you.
Well, he's trying to-
He won't.
No, he wasn't.
Right, I'm following the proper procedure of the law. The law is he's supposed to identify himself. If that man doesn't have his name on that warrant, he has committed a criminal offence. Do you know that?
No.
Right, then you better stop him then, because he's getting away.
Don't shout at me, please.
What do you mean shouting? I think I'm well behaved compared to that lot.
Well, I don't.
What do you think? What do you think? Am I unreasonable or are they
I can
unreasonable?
understand you upset.
Upset?
You're upset, and I've been speaking to your wife.
Oh, they're very calm. Yeah, I know you got your training and such like. That man does not have an official warrant.
Well, that's your.
Did he give one to my wife?
I wasn't here.
No.
What are you doing here then?
Speaking to you.
But why? You're not doing your job.
Well, my job is to come and speak to you.
Is that it? I bet you don't speak to them.
No, other people.
They just
Oh,
allowed him to
then,
do it. Right.
then
I asked him for a
Inspector,
warrant.
I suggest you go
I asked
down
him for his
and
name.
you ask to see that man's identification and his name and the paperwork. That gives him the authority to do this.
That detail will be known because it'll be known.
No, my wife and myself are the persons that's supposed to give it to you.
You're saying he has to give his name. He's saying he doesn't.
We
He's
own
willing to
this
show
house.
you the warrant.
We won our court case. We own this house.
Well,
He's a criminal that's robbing us. I asked him what his name
And I
was.
tell you what,
So he could be anybody.
I will have that firm closed down. You believe it. I will have hundreds of people boycotting your firm.
Can you get
You
that
lay
Matt
one-
Cookson's transport, I think it's called. It's the hands.
Now, how do you propose to get that cigar at my house?
They're here to do their jobs.
And what job is that?
That job is to remove the property from the house.
Why? Why? You haven't seen a warrant. All you're doing is regurgitating something somebody said.
In this case, is there anything I'm going to say that's going to make you change your mind?
Yeah, you can. You can go down, get that man's identity, check out the paperwork, and you come back and you tell me that it's been issued in a court, and the court seal must have the date when it was issued and must have the name of the court. That's minimum. If he's got that, I'll give you the house. Right? I'll give you the house if he's got a proper warrant. Go and get it.
The paperwork he had was what he needed to produce.
He can't issue paperwork without identifying himself.
Well, we're asking you to clarify
It's
that.
not a police issue.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We're here to make sure.
To assist them. You help them. If it's not police. Right, there you go. If it's not, then why did that officer do that?
We are here to ensure that nobody gets hurt
Well, who's he going to get
Who
hurt?
were you protecting? Me? No, you weren't, were
as
you?
much as anybody.
No, you weren't.
As much as anybody.
My wife was physically removed. What did you do about it?
She was removed because the reasonable force was used. Because
What's reasonable? We've had this discussion. There is no
It's
such thing
refusing
as
to work.
reasonable.
My house, I own my house. I paid for it. We won our court case. So why was I physically removed off of property that I own? But that man, I asked him his name. He wouldn't even, let alone show me the warrant. He wouldn't even tell me who he was or if he was court bailiff 1, 2, 3 or 4. I don't see that as being unreasonable. That is our house. We paid for it. And we're not allowed to say that's our house. We paid
You
for it.
smirk anymore.
Oh, they've been laughing at me. I was in
You
the back
smirk
room.
anymore.
I was in the garden. They were laughing. They think it's a big laugh. Because they don't care. They do it every single day of their lives.
You're
Look at
scum.
them.
You're just scum. You know, if I stood in dog shit, I'd keep it rather than you. What did you say? I've got nothing else. I've got a fucking heart. I've got courage. I've got a family. I've got friends. And you've got scum.
What? The cat's in with Grace. I
You've
managed
also
to get
damaged
the
the property.
cat. Yeah.
You see the damaged property?
They broke it down straight away. Yeah, they
No,
broke it
I'll
down
don't.
to the kitchen.
There's going to be hundreds, if not thousands now. And now, you got to see this. So far, we got a liaisons officer, and that means
33 outside,
and the
I
police. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another scumbag. 11, 12, 13, 14. I'll count you as a scum as well. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Every one of them. She's here. Every one of these coppers here. They're not policemen. Not at all.
I don't.
And when we get our own police, yeah, you come down, son. You should give the job up now while the going's good, and you should get out of the job while the going's good.
Just get
This
out.
is going to get worse.
Guys, get yourself
You've started a
decent
riot.
time.
You've started something that you won't stop.
This will not stop. Fighting for what's right. We do it every day, help people try and stop losing their houses.
Who are you? Who are you? I'm stopping you. Get off me. Don't. I was doing you what you do. I was protecting the property. Don't.
You're under arrest for bailiffs.
No, you dare put a hand on me.
Crawford.
No.
Because otherwise you're getting embroiled in this.
Look, I know what he's going to do. He was going to attempt to arrest me and then de-arrest me later on, like a coward he
That's
is.
what we're trying to prevent, isn't it? So
Are you? Well, take your bloody things out and arrest them. They've broken into our home. They've broken.
These haven't threatened anybody.
Yes, they have.
They haven't been abusive to anyone.
How did they get my wife out?
And they've not made
How
out
did they get my wife? The hands of my wife. What's your name?
1302 Clark.
32 Clark. I will be placing a private criminal prosecution against you, Clark. And
Get a picture necklace, they got the details.
believe you me, it's etched into my mind now I know you touched my wife. Believe you me, I will not forget your name. You won't.
1302.
Mug shot. Mug bean.
Making more threats than arrested.
For what? What threat?
Making more threats than
What threat? What threat? What threat?
Making more threats than physical violence.
Did I threaten anybody with physical violence? I put a hand out to stop someone coming past where I identified them. I've got more authority than you under common law.
If it's common law, both got the same authority.
You need to take a hand away from it because you're obeying a corporation. Don't bandy words about common law. I've spent 3 years lying in a sick bed studying the bloody thing. You took a little 6-week course. What would you like to say, son?
Well, what we're just trying to do is to engage with you and then decide where you would like to go from there. So
Oh, I'll tell you what I'd like to do. I'd like to get each of that scum off my property.
where you'd reasonably like to go from there, because
Well, I'd reasonably like them. I'll ask you. Lads, reasonably, I'm asking you to vacate the property. Are you going to vacate the property? Or are you going to break the law?
This is our house. We paid for this
Right.
house.
I was reasonable. Why can we both agree? Look at this. They damaged somebody's water. They just bought that house. That's damaged now. I tell you what. I'll be taking them down myself. There's no way that that scam is ever going to keep me out of my home. And even if these officers lock me up, I'll get out. And I'll still come back and take it. Now, of course, you got nothing.
It's breach of the peace. You're here to stop the breach of the peace. That's what. He's not, he's a haemophilia. It's this officer that has caused the breach of the peace. Well, what's happening? This officer here, sir, has caused this breach of the peace. Your officer has caused this breach of the peace. You're here to stop the breach of the peace. That's what you claimed you was here for, sir. Why are you allowing your officer to breach the peace and then take Tom Crawford away, sir? Sir.
He's deliberately. It's in my hands.
I've got it, Tom. I've got it, Tom. I've got it, Tom.
Support my mum is. I want it for the camera, just so I can tell everyone, so they can understand. Because I'm going to tell everyone. Andy Goodall, the police liaison.
We are here to ensure everyone is safe, including your family, the people that live on the streets.
Okay.
The members of the public, the people that are here at your house at the appropriate time. We're here to keep everyone safe.
So
that's a decision that be made. That at this stage you can't go up to the street. That's the decision.
Okay, so by law, I'm not allowed to go up there and see my mum. By law, are you are you a police constable, right?
We're all police constables.
And you swore an oath.
Yeah.
Talk about whole common law. Yeah? So I'm not allowed to go see my mother.
At the moment, the decision is not at the moment.
By law.
To prevent a breach of the peace.
By law.
Breach of the peace, common law.
Have I given any signals that I'm going to?
No.
So by right, I'm not allowed to go see my mum. My mum's not allowed to ask for me.
Explain to you for the last
I'm doing it for the camera, so everyone can understand.
I've been filmed.
You will be filmed time and time again. You'll be everywhere, mate. Like, you know how big this is, and you should be doing the right thing. So I'm just wanting to be sure that by law I'm not allowed to go see my mum at the house. By law.
Yeah.
Okay. And so what? Don't touch me, please. I haven't broken any law.
Let's have you moving back.
Hang on. Just let me speak. I just want to find out what's what. Do none of you feel bad? None of you actually feel bad. I'm being polite.
Move back behind the
Am I forcing anyway? You're forcing me backwards, and I haven't touched anyone. I haven't done anything. I haven't swore. I haven't touched anyone in any way. I haven't done anything to anyone.
We have been.
Will you stop standing over me, please? Will you take a step back from my personal space?
No, you need to step backwards.
What's your name?
And you're going to go back behind that corner.
What's your name? Can you tell me your name?
My name's Sergeant.
Just so I can see.
Okay, let's.
All right, please don't touch. Please don't touch me. I can move on my own.
Keep walking back.
You think, honestly, you really don't understand. You're just horrible people. Horrible, horrible people. And I'm so angry. So angry right now.
I appreciate you angry, but we've got a job to do.
You don't appreciate anything. You've got a job to do. Like I was saying, like, people do good and bad things. A paycheck doesn't, like, make anything decent. If you're doing something wrong, you're doing something wrong. You'd actually be like, well, hang on, we're not getting involved here. We're stealing someone's house. But instead, you're trying to stop people doing what's right.
All we're doing is allowing people to go about what they're lawfully entitled to do. Okay.
Okay, can I go up the road then?
No, sorry.
Well, aren't I lawfully entitled?
No, because obviously we're dealing with a
No, what law says that I can't?
more people.
What law says that I can't?
We think guilt there. We feel that there may be a further breach of the peace.
I haven't breached the peace. I haven't breached the peace. A further. You said a further. Who's breached the peace?
Okay, well, we've just had to move you back, haven't we?
No, I was stood there speaking to...
I'm not going to get into a huge debate about it.
Have I broken the law?
I'm not saying you broke the law now.
So if someone's driving down the road, they could be fear that they're going to speed. Like, I want to see my mum.
What we're trying to do is keep that area free for people to care about.
Okay. Question: what law?
If you go there, it's going to aggravate.
I want to speak to my mum.
Hey, if your mum wants to come down and speak to you, that's fine. Also,
Oh, she lives. That's her house. That's her property.
Okay. If your mum wants to come down and speak to you, fine. But you won't be going up there to speak to her, I'm afraid.
What law says I can't?
Okay.
Can you just tell me what law? On camera. What law?
Well, if we go there, we feel that there may be a breach.
Is that a law?
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's common.
You feel?
Yeah.
It's a common law. Have I breached the peace?
You came close to it back there, yeah.
Why? What did I do?
We wouldn't move when we've asked you to.
And is that breaking the law?
Yes.
Why did I need to move?
Well, because I'm not going to keep going through this, okay? I've given you
Just
the
had a
answer.
chat with your mum, and she's going to be coming down to speak to you.
Okay,
That's the
I'm
end of the
just speaking.
conversation.
No, it's not. It's not. I want to know the law.
It is. It's the end of the
Educate me.
conversation. Go ahead.
Educate me.
On your phone that you've got just there, you can have a look it up yourself, what breach the peace is and how it...
But I haven't breached the peace.
Well, look on your phone and see if you have.
But I haven't. I've just stood there. I haven't swore. I haven't touched anyone.
You've had all you're going to get from us now. We're not going to engage anymore in this conversation.
Really?
All right, yeah.
You're just doing your job, yeah?
We are doing our
Well
job,
done.
yeah. Okay.
Every police officer who assists in this criminal enterprise is committing a crime ancillary to genocide. The bailiffs are personally liable for the enforcement of the plainly fraudulent claims. The assistance of the police included. The bank's directors and its legal representatives are liable for fraud by false representation, non-disclosure and abuse of position. And every single person here who is aiding and abetting in this criminality will be seen in court. And it won't just be a civil court where you can get away with it. It will be criminally.
So, there you have it. A shocking video. Our family was violated. The people that did it, the police, the courts, and some hard thugs. They smashed down the side gate, forced their way through our conservatory. Sue tried to push the fridge up against it, but they came through. She screamed and screamed that her mother has just died, leave her alone. They didn't pay any attention. She said, my dog is seriously ill in the lounge. They didn't pay any attention. In fact, the head bailiff, who was obnoxious, who pushed her around basically, or bullied her, said he was going to put the dog down if he didn't get out. The liaison officer said, oh, we've got a home in Gedling, which we know is lies. Come on, it's all ready for you, get out. And the camera crew that went round followed her. Didn't show what was going on. Some of the cupboards were pulled open when she went into the kitchen to pick up a few items. She wanted her mother's stuff. She wanted to save the dogs. There is stuff in that house that was left to her. Even her old little cat, they blackmailed her with that. We were taking care of the cat, and that the head bailiff said, yeah, you can get the cat. But then, no, I don't think so. I don't like your attitude. So, her mother, the cards, the sympathy cards was left on the mantelpiece. Couldn't take them, couldn't take anything. So as you see, I'm dressed like this, t-shirt, jeans, and the suit I went to London in. Sue was partly dressed when they came in and filmed her, and she picked up some old clothes. That's all she's got. And my daughter, she's just got her ordinary day clothes on, nothing else. They violated our house. They violated us. They violated the Human Rights Act. So, there's lots of other things I could tell you. Oh, by the way, we have one of our chickens has gone missing. We had 6, there's only 5 now. So, there's not an awful lot I can add just now. But it's a bit shocking when you spend all your life working and you wake up one morning with the clothes on your back and not even a toothbrush. So contact us at Eviction Fraud of the Bank, and that's on Facebook. And there's a response, which is a UK response group that helps people. Join that. We've got our own website we've started, which is UK Home Guard. We've got that. But another very important thing, we're starting a petition for a public inquiry into the courts and the police, the way they conduct themselves in evictions. So all this will be followed at the end of the video, so don't turn off too early. Take the notes and take the addresses, because we can't let these Nazis do this any longer. It's not 1939. Thank you.